A car is traveling up a hill at a constant speed of 40 kilometers per hour and returns down the hill at a constant speed of 60 kilometers per hour. They are asking us to calculate the average speed for the round trip and then the average velocity for the round trip. So let's just draw a diagram to begin with. So let's say we are going up the hill. So we are going A to B, back to A. So this is uphill and here it is downhill. You notice that they are not giving us a distance, and that's okay. We are just going to say this is D kilometers. So if it's D kilometers up the hill, then it is D kilometers downhill. What they are telling us is the constant speed. So this up is 40 kilometers per hour, and then downhill is 60 kilometers per hour. So we want to find the average speed of the round trip. So the average speed, which is S average, is the distance over time. So let's look at each part. So we are going uphill from A to B. So our time going from A to B is going to be equal to the distance over the speed. So distance, we say it's D, and the speed is 40 kilometers per hour. And we can leave the D as D. We don't need to know a number. You can get comfortable with not knowing the actual number, but put in a figure like D. And then we go to downhill, and then we have BA, so B back to A. And the distance is again the same D because it's the same hill going up and down. It's the same distance is traveling. And divided by speed, which is 60 kilometers per hour. And because I'm having D as in kilometers, I'm going to leave the speeds in kilometers per hour and not convert it to meters per second. So let's go back to average speed now. So average speed is distance over time. So what's the distance? From A to B to A, we are going D up and D down. So we have D plus D, and that's our distance. And then time is our TAB, that is going up, and then TBA, which is the time going down. So we have 2D on top, and then we have TAB plus TBA. So we have D over 40, and then plus D over 60. So that gives us 2D divided by, we can do cross multiplication here, 60 times D and then 40 times D, and then in the denominator you multiply 60 and 40. So that gives us 60D plus 40D divided by 2400. 2400 is 40 times 60, so that's in the denominator. So if we simplify that, we have S average, which is 2D, that's the numerator, and then we have the denominator, so we are going to multiply and flip. So we have 2400 divided by 60D plus 40D, which is 100D. And you see that we have D in the numerator and the denominator, so they cancel. And that's the beauty of not having a number, but we are putting D in place of it. So then we have 2 times 2400 divided by 100. So we have S average as 48 kilometers per hour. So that is our average speed. The question is also asking what is the average velocity. So remember, average velocity is displacement over time. So how do we find displacement? We are going up a hill and then down a hill. Displacement is final position minus the initial position. But if you are coming back to the same spot because you are going up and down, the displacement is 0. So we have 0 kilometers as displacement, and then we have time. So that gives us V average equals 0 kilometers per hour.